Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Bettina.
Oh, hello, everyone. So happy that I can be here with you again.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Meike? One second. Isaac is calling. You hear it, huh?
Yes.
Isaac, I'm in a meeting. I just started. No, Isaac, I have online meeting, my darling. No worries. He thought I was in a different. We had a meeting together, but it's tomorrow. Mhm. It's so good when we are together. It's so clear what the priority is, isn't it? I just can see it's, something wants to hook in, but no. Thanks a lot. Been there, done that. Priority is this. So clear. Yeah. Oh, let it rip.
Yeah, it's nice to hear. It's really beautiful that you speak it. Because no.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bettina. Yes, because no, this is the priority. Ah. Mm. 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 Yeah. See, and then it starts moving by itself. So beautiful to witness. See, and then it's getting warm. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, life. When life starts to move. Yes. Yeah. Even while all of this is happening, what's happening, all those movements, the priority is clear. It's wonderful to witness. I just have to say that again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big house cow.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's clearer than ever
Yes.
what we are here for. Mm. Mm.
It comes the question, how do you notice what's going on here? Somehow.
Yeah. That's a very good question, huh? Mm.
There's an interest, really.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
To
So
be
how
more
can we?
in contact and notice the movements or
No, no. It's
no.
rather the other way around.
Okay.
It's like any effort, any effort
That's something.
seemingly cuts connection. Yeah. I mean, there's always connection, you know that.
Mm.
But when there is an effort to have it any which way,
Mm.
that disturbs that sense of connection. So my job is, thank God.
I will do that also. That's a
Yes,
beautiful job. I love it.
yes, yes, Bettina, that's how it starts.
So,
That's
but
how it starts.
finish your sentence. Your job is, sorry, I interrupt.
Oh, no, you didn't interrupt. You finished the sentence.
Ah,
You said it's a beautiful job, so you finished the sentence. Yeah. Just to be. I mean, it's so funny, that wording, because if it's taken by the mind, is, yeah, how do you do that?
yes,
But
I understand.
yeah, I know. And then everything becomes obvious. It's not busy with anything else than that is what is happening here. Mm. And it's actually your invitation towards me to be, just to be. Because you you evoke that in me. You know, we could also, you know, if you would go all over the place, it would not be possible. But because it is your interest too, and your priorities are clear, yeah, yes, it's that simple. I mean,
Unbelievable that it is so simple. Yeah, the sort of feeling. Now it's the beginning. After 20 years, somehow.
fantastic. And there have been so many beginnings
Yes.
on the way, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, just a thought.
I could say the same. So many beginnings,
Yeah.
so many beginnings. Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Maria.
Hi, Meike.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
everything becomes so simple, huh? When you just hear. So simple and ordinary. Everything can just be the way it is. These eyes that we call, Maria or Meike, totally included, can just be the way they are. Doing their thing.
They are and they are not.
Yeah, they are and they are not.
Tomorrow I ask myself, what did I say?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that, tomorrow I was, what did I say? It's really when we come together like this, as if we enter a different reality or a different space, isn't it? I don't know how that happens. I can't really say how that happens, but it happens when we meet, huh? When something else kind of invites us to just be here. And then somehow it might go into another reality again. It's really interesting how that happens. I mean, we can explain it through the nervous system, or there are so many ways to explain that. But the truth is, we don't really know. Not from here, anyway.
Sometimes I know it.
Yes, sometimes you know it, yeah.
No, not really. It's always an,
No, not really. Yeah,
it's always an asking.
yeah. It's as if in this reality, when we enter this, the mind, or it works differently, doesn't it? Just does work totally differently. Total different understanding when we speak with each other. Different frequencies or wavelengths, or energies. I mean, here, if I would put it into words, it's like, it feels wholesome. It's just yum. It's like everything is in delight. It's available, it loves to meet, but it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need to go anywhere, but it's available. So wholesome, wholesome. It can breathe freely, it can live freely.
And it does is always. It's always the, yes, how we speak again and again. And you and Isaac say, in that moment you feel it different. You can't see it. It's here, but you can't see it. And this is also included.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely included. It's but in this space, kind of how it feels here, it's not caught up. It's
Caught up.
It's not hanging in that other,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just only in that only. you know, it's like, it's just so big and vast. It sees it and it has just a sweet little smile for it. From the heart. It's not that it's laughing about it, it's just, oh my God, it's just so sweet.
And it is grace.
Yeah.
And do it.
Thank God, huh? I mean, just a saying, but
But,
otherwise we would be busy.
to get it.
Yes, yes, we would work day and night to get it, but can't do it, can't do it. Grace is such a beautiful word, huh?
Yes.
Gnade in German, Gnade. It has a little different flavor there.
Yeah, it's an religious from the church builded word, and it's very
Has a bit of a heaviness to it, huh? Oh, just, yeah, but grace. Sometimes other languages are good to get different feelings for words when you're so used to it in another language. Mm.
now my pattern or whatever comes and say it's enough. I make place. Oh,
I felt it.
that's
Ah.
it happened really. But it's
Yes. Mwah. Ah. Thank you, Maria.
thank you.
Oh, gosh. Then the gallery view. Oh. Mm. Marina. I always like to pronounce your name in German. Did you
I love
notice?
it. I love
Ah.
it because it sounds like my childhood
Oh,
name.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of the Aussie version.
Yeah, funny, huh?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
comes naturally. So, okay, I'm glad you like it. Then I keep
yeah.
going.
Thank you. It's the roll in the R.
Yes, it's the roll in the R. Marina. I had a girlfriend, I mean, a school friend. Her name was Marina.
Ah, yeah,
Mm.
nice. Mm.
It's so nice that we can meet everywhere, huh? Right now, there's just this overflowing heart, and then, another time there might be tears or whatever. And we
Yeah.
meet
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
It's
a
just,
delight.
it's a delight, and it's, yeah, so grateful for this.
Same here, so grateful. That's also something that this kind of field provides, freshness, huh? It doesn't matter what actually ever happened. We just meet new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different every time, and it's the same every
Different.
time.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
Closer than ever.
Mhm. And to be with a group this is the interest, this is the primary interest. And yeah.
Grace, like Maria said. Grace. Yes.
I'm used to putting my hand up when I have something, there's drama or, there's emotion.
Yeah.
I don't have anything today.
Oh, you're bringing this. It's a different kind of drama, but man, it's like soaking in love and joy and grace. I mean, it's just yum, nectar. It's delicious. You're bringing it's also a kind of drama. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You know. Yeah. 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 There you go. Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
It's also interesting. I mean, again, just making the distinction between those realities, that normal, so-called normal, where you're caught up in the sense of I and isolated in a way, and having conversations from that space, and then having a conversation in total connection. It's like day and night, isn't it?
Mm.
It's like here we actually, for the first time, can have an exchange because we are so tuned, we can complete each other's sentences in a way, isn't it?
Mm.
Such an attunement in a way,
Yeah.
attunement, like
Yeah.
such a togetherness. It's
Yeah. It's a connectedness that I'm with a little Qigong group every morning, and we do our Qigong first and our practice, and and we share a little bit at the end, but the sharing at the end is just a lot of silence in it, and it's a real connected sharing. While if we shared at the beginning,
Yeah.
for some of us, it comes from a different place. And yeah, we all decided, no, we don't want to share before. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
yeah. We'll feel we just usually just sit there in silence, but there's a connectedness that is just. Yeah.
Mm.
Love you, Meike.
Oh, love you right back, Marina. With all my heart.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Mm. Judith.
Hey, Meike.
Hello.
Hi. It's almost as if the personality comes in. Choop. Boom. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet personality.
Yeah.
So where would the personality go?
What did you say?
Where would the personality go?
Yeah.
When it's not here.
Oh, it's not here.
It's
This was
interesting. Huh?
the first moment. I just felt like, and then it felt. It's always. Sometimes I see that it is the first movement when we connect that the system goes a little bit in a shock, and then there is a little sense of separation, and then when it passes that first moment, then somehow.
Okay. Wow.
It feels a bit like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. You know what that, when we first meet, that shock,
Yeah.
what that is about? Is that interesting to you?
It's
I mean,
interesting,
very
and
interesting. Yeah.
yes, it is. It is very interesting,
Mm.
and it feels as if it falls suddenly because it's quite abrupt. It is sudden, and I have no control about it.
No, of course not.
And yeah, it feels like a shock moment, but it is more like the sense is that it's suddenly in the young organization or something. It's a sudden shift to something.
Mm.
And I even have not totally a clue.
Yeah.
I don't know if you sense something. I'm willing to hear what you sense.
No, I'm hearing. I'm just really curious, because you're very good at tracking, so I know that. So what you can see along the line. You said it jumps into a young organization. So
it's a sudden shock. It is a sudden shock, is it?
What is the shock about when, is that
yeah. It's like the first thing is the meeting and the thought is not directly there, but when I track it, it has to do with I had to do it right. Something like
yeah,
my sense at the moment. What comes up?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That would be an amazing shock, actually.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
There is it a young organization, because if it doesn't do it right, then trouble. Miss the connection, then trouble, because then it will be lost in having no connection, in rejection.
Yeah. Far out. Wow. Yeah. Far out. Oh, I'm so glad you shared this with us. This is huge.
It's huge, and it is a repetitive thing that sometimes really shows itself faster than light. It's then
absolutely, yeah.
And the thought form is almost unconscious, so it's not even that the thought is there first.
No,
it's after the shock. I can see what the deeper thought form brings this or something.
Yes, yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
How's it having shared this?
Yes, it brings me even more forward and here. Yeah. Then it also doesn't trouble me anymore.
No, I get it.
It's just here. Yeah, then it's just there. Yeah, and how can we embrace this part that it doesn't need to go through that shock, eh? How can somehow integrate that that there is no need that this first need to happen somehow. That's the interest now.
That's the sweetest question ever.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
you say, okay, how can I
it's
hold
such
it, and how?
oh,
Mm.
so it's funny, just before that, a few times, Byron Katie came in.
Yeah.
And it's like, who would we be without
Without
that?
a thought, eh?
Oh, I actually wanted to bring that to everyone who
Yeah.
knows that sentence of I have to do it right, because that is so early.
Yeah.
It is actually life-threatening for a young
That is
being.
it. Yeah. It
If
feels like
happens-
that. This felt sense is the life-threatening.
Yeah. Yes. If
Yeah.
if it can only be here when it can do it right.
Yeah.
Good luck, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, what a stress.
Oh, and now it's getting emotional about this.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
No, sweetest emotion.
Yeah. There's such a the strong belief about this that
Yeah. But also that it dares to share this. Yeah. Mm.
and now the emotion goes deeper. I feel that it even touches a layer of despair. Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goes together.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mhm. Yeah,
Now it gets more quiet again.
that was quick.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me. It felt like it was nearly like a tentacle. It was just a tiny
Mm.
piece with a huge impact, of course, but
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm. More space.
Was nice.
Curiosity, what comes next?
Isn't that amazing? I just love it. The moment something comes to peace or home, curiosity comes. It's life itself comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this came,
Yeah.
just how it did its unfolding.
Yeah. By surprise, even
By
for me. By
surprise.
surprise.
By surprise.
Just by surprise.
Yeah.
Always new, eh? Not
Oh.
knowing what comes or what wants to reveal. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
And then it can start enjoying. Mm-hmm.
also I love how you in the beginning said, personality. That is
Yeah.
actually the personality, huh? In the end, all these bits and pieces of
Yeah.
trauma and contractions make a bunch of personality, don't they?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually already so nice to track it so early. So then that it's even that identification is seen in that moment. Yeah. Then it is happening and it is free, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I mean, just to acknowledge again our capacity, huh?
Mm.
To let it just do its thing and not moving whatsoever from
This,
this.
yeah, that's the beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty. Then it can, yeah, then it's also easy to speak it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
And then
mean,
it can actually be spoken.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the only way. You know, maybe there
Yeah.
are other fields or realms, and I know, only this, and I guess you too, I'm not sure, but maybe there are other fields or
I
realities.
don't know.
No, I don't know. I know only this.
Yeah.
So, but who knows what else it wants to reveal
Yeah.
as we go along.
Yeah. But this is already so interesting.
This is
This is a
awesome.
full job.
This is awesome. Yeah, full-time job, definitely.
Yeah. To stay here and to be here. It's just, Oh, and then comes up that can only be carried by that curiosity. Yeah. Not by doing, but curiosity.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Mm.
The beauty is also why having time in space and there's enough slowing down.
Yeah.
That it then the beauty is that then and exquisite actually that then everything can reveal itself.
Yes.
And that is so precious.
Yes.
The slowing down enough that it reveals itself.
Exactly.
So beautiful.
Yeah. In that slowing down, the effort drops itself in a way. Huh?
Yes.
Then
Yes.
it shows,
Yeah.
reveals. Yeah.
It reveals it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
It's almost a revealing like a fairy tale. It's just
Yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah,
Mm.
it's just
Mm.
I know now it's about that gentle revealing.
Only. Yeah. Only.
And that feels a bit like a fairy tale, the gentle unfolding of the story of what is happening.
Let's live that fairy tale.
Yeah, that's the
Why not?
beauty.
Why not? Why not?
Worthwhile living for.
Yeah. You know it's possible.
Yes, we know it. We know it.
We're living it again and again and again. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judith. Tessa.
Hey, Meike. It's such a beautiful silent field, and here's a lot of turbulence and excitement in the system. So I hope that's all welcome too.
It is what is, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of judgment on it.
So Esther,
Yeah,
you notice that there's a lot of silence in the
yes,
field. Yes.
yeah, and I feel some.
Just notice again.
Yeah, yeah,
Just notice again. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Let's get our priorities clear. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the kind of fear comes in to
Yeah.
feel it and to
Get
connect
it.
again.
I get it. I get it. Thanks for showing that. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot
And
of
here you are, and it's so clear what you're here for. You notice the silence that's here in our field. Yeah. Ah.
a lot of stuff is triggered, so
And you can feel how it's shaking through the system.
I didn't know I could be so touched again,
Oh,
the
sweetheart.
buttons could be pressed. Yeah. I thought, my system was a bit, how do you say, grown up.
Yeah. Oh, you know,
Then, whoa.
I have that idea all the time. Now I'm grown up, and whoop-de-whoop, through the back door, there it comes.
Yeah, and I say sorry to myself because my system, it's just layer on layer, and more energy putting in it because I want to be heard, and
You want to be
here.
here.
Hear me.
Heard. Oh, okay. You
Heard,
want to
sorry,
be heard.
yes.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Just getting clear.
And I feel I every time I get so aggressive, and
Yeah, of course.
and I love to put the energy down,
Yeah.
with the ground, and
Yeah.
but it's still
Yeah.
it's so frustrating. Oh,
Yeah, I get it. Sweetheart.
they just don't hear me, They still act like in my youth that I'm crazy, and it's so painful to see. And gosh, I'm sorry, but
Mm.
yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I connect with the field again.
Oh, great. Thanks. That's so cool. That came by itself. That
Much
is so
better.
cool. Oh. Yeah. No. Thanks for including us.
Yeah, at least the longing is there, and I would love and thanks for hearing me now here with all this stuff.
Mhm.
And I also want to find the adult in me to hold my own, and just gone.
Just for a moment, let it
Yeah.
gone, Yeah.
You look very sunny and bright and shining today.
Yeah, it's summertime here, it's hot.
Yeah. Also with a lot of how do you say, water in the air. I mean, not rain.
Humidity?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's bearable.
Okay.
It will get worse in
Oh.
February, March, I'm pretty sure. But so far, it's cool.
Nice.
Yes, it's very nice, but it is hot.
Mm.
Mm. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Yeah. You too. You also have nice color.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
winter color.
You look very alive.
Yeah, that's, thank you. Because that's a little bit finding my way in it.
Yes, I see.
I started with a volunteer job at for refugees in Ukraine, and I've been there 3 times. And I noticed that they after dinner throw a lot of food away, and yeah, it's painful for me because there are many people who don't have money for food, or not much. So I always start backwards, So now I found an organization who would love to have that food. And now I want to connect with this organization. If it's okay, I take it with me, or that we make. So I'm not used to do this most of the time, So, oh gosh, it gives also stress,
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, but it makes me happy when the food comes on a good place.
Yeah. Oh.
At least try to get that organized. I know in Germany is an organization, food sharing a day or something. Yeah, but that is not in Holland. So okay, this is a little step, and don't know where it goes.
Fantastic.
Very exciting, and finding my balance with all that energy, and not trying not to go too much in my head, and yeah, it's finding also the way to how do you say that, make them enthusiastic for it.
Making what?
Make the people enthusiastic for the idea. So
yeah, I get it.
And yeah, that is exciting. I don't know if I can do that, but I try.
You created already a connection, so
Yeah, I know the person, so now I have to. But yeah, the other part is also very stressful, so it's just a bit. So now I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier in the system.
Yeah, and how to say that, just being here now, and you know, it's 2 hours later I can go again in that stuff, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you don't know. You don't know. Right now, it's a little bit easier in the
Yeah.
system. That's all you know.
Yeah, I feel the contractions and the trembling, but now it's more easy to be with it. You know,
Yes.
it feels
exactly.
like first it was a ongoing movement, and now it's more, I don't know, more stepping out or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So hi, Meike.
What did you say?
Hi, Meike.
Oh, hi. Hi, Esther. Oh. I'm glad your system could calm down a bit.
Yeah, it's nice to have places where it can, with some help, resource, and yeah, I don't want to go in the whole rabbit hole again.
Exactly.
Sometimes there will come some moments again, I guess, but now I know I can come out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And I also noticed that because I did some from this kind of energy, that some ideas they picked up. So that's nice. But it costs a lot of energy. I was a bit going in the story again. Huh?
Don't worry.
And maybe there will come a moment that I say, okay, it's all yours. Bye.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No. We don't know much. Beforehand. We don't know much beforehand.
No. I made so many plans, and then it's going totally different way, and
Yeah. But it's nice to make plans.
yeah. The idea was to go to Sweden for a while and leave everything here. Bye bye. Oh, it's nice to read about Sweden and beautiful country, landscapes. So, but let's see.
Yeah.
I feel the stories trying to catch me. You feel that too, I
It's
guess.
visible. It's
It's
visible.
visible, yeah. I now I feel also that layer of peace, you know, background.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Mm. Lucky you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is for my mind, I guess. You know, everything is welcome in that peace.
Oh,
It's not like this is not allowed in the piece, you know.
oh.
That's still a strong idea, so that's why it's so that you know. I love to, you know, sit only and me. It's not like that in my life. So,
No,
strong.
life does everything, huh? Mm. Life does,
Yeah,
gives it all.
yeah, and it is, you know, like
Especially if the focus is on life.
yeah. Is
Yeah.
that so?
Oh, you know, if the focus is only on life, then there's all that, you know, all that movement. If there's also a focus on peace, then there's also peace and quiet.
Mm.
It's, you know, and then everything in between. It's just, I mean, I just can speak for myself. It's just here has been the biggest gift that the focus has been on peace more. But life still does its thing. Of course, life does all its thing. It does what it does. But the focus is mainly on peace. And I don't know how that happened, but that's just for this system here, for Meike. So
Yeah.
so then it's like, so far you never know what else comes, but it does not so much matter what's going on in life, because the peace is so much bigger. The focus on peace, let's say it like that, is so much bigger.
But you also have moments of,
But that is just something that happens or it doesn't happen. So I don't have a feeling that there was a choice.
yeah. Yeah, it is maybe also yeah.
It's an interest.
Yeah, and really feeling the peace. Not there, also here is maybe sometimes for this system too scary also. So I step in life, you know, so all the things. I'm not sure.
Maybe that's something to inquire into, you know, how can peace be scary? Peace is peace.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, you know, I'm not sure what your system thinks or feels or defines peace.
Now I lost the question.
Glad that it's gone. There might have been a moment of peace.
Yeah. Not knowing it.
Yeah, not knowing. Thanks, Esther.
Yeah, thanks, Meike. And nice to see everyone again.
Yes.
And feel.
Wishing you well.
Yeah. You too.
Thank you. Teresha.
Have to make you big. Ah, hey. You really look like a delight today. Wow.
Thank you. We all do, don't we?
Mm,
At least when I have the
mm.
gallery view, it's like, oh my God, everyone is a delight.
I just want a piece together with you.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
There's so much joy and peace. Huh?
Mm. I just said to Isaac, one astrologer said for this year now, we could protect love and joy. So protectors of love and joy. I really like this. Wow.
Yeah.
I love to do this. Wow. Because it feels good.
Yeah. Can you, your microphone is rubbing somewhere when you're speaking.
And on the, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Knöpfe.
Knöpfe, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I mean, somehow we started like that. You know, when our priorities are clear, no? And we remind each other on, you know, what are we actually here for? What is our interest?
Yeah.
And we come back to that again and again and again and again. I mean, you know, that's why we come together, isn't it? That's because we know what our interest is. We know we are deeply interested in, call it truth or God or peace or love. It's all the same, actually. So then the joy comes. The joy comes naturally. And that's what I see when we hang out together. It's just
Yeah, I listened to your last meeting, and you spoke about to make it more often, or somebody asked you. So it would be nice when you do every Wednesday or every or whatsoever. It would be
Okay.
lovely to be reminded again and again and again, and especially
Yeah.
also with you, Meike. You know, I love the female expression of God so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
yes. Thank you.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's enough interest. Or it
Oh.
doesn't matter how many we are, in a way. Yeah.
Yeah. Good to hear. It's registered.
Mm.
Mm.
But not so late in the evening. It's too late for me. I mean, yeah. It's midnight then when Isaac, for me. Yeah.
When on Mondays, when he
Yeah, on
Sunday night.
Sundays. Yeah.
No, for me, this works the best. This time is for me the
Yeah,
best.
that's
So,
lovely.
and it will change soon again, the moment the
Yeah,
after
that's also
daylight
beautiful.
saving,
Mm.
end of March, it will change again.
Mm.
Yeah, I might add another Wednesday so that we have every Wednesday and then every second Saturday. Let's see. I just know that some people have to work in the mornings in Europe, so you know, we will see.
So maybe Saturday. Yeah, you see.
We can start with this. Yeah. To remind each other what we're here for. And support each other.
Support, yeah. I mean the whole
Support each
planet.
other.
Support the whole planet.
Support each other.
Yeah.
In our interest. That is important, huh? That we hold each other's hands when it's difficult to see what our interest is.
And have a drink.
Have a drink.
Yeah, from this bar, which is
Oh,
always
yes.
open. Yeah.
Ah, yes, now I get it. Ah, yes. Yes, this bar is always open. Mm.
Mm. I could sit forever with you. Thank you so much.
Mm. Ellen. Oh, unmute. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Meike.
Hello.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. You know, I can see that there is mm, uh, a kind of mm, uh, unrestlessness in my system. Not really now when I'm meeting with you, but just in this time, like of how to say the last weeks or something like that. You know, it's um, it's like now with everything what happened, that everything now has a little bit calmed down in my system, like that. You know, it's more like okay, it's all that all happened. The accident, Milo passed away, all the things what was touched in it, and now it's more. My system is more calmed down in it, and and a kind of standing in it like and now. Yeah. Mm. 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 And then this question came in my mind like, why am I still here? You know, this question, I see that it comes up a lot in my mind. Like, why? And I mean, yeah, it's a question, you know, but, you know, but I see how the mind sometimes is searching for kind of answer in it.
Yeah.
And that gives a kind of unrestlessness sensation.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I don't know how. I mean,
We are here in this form for how long we will be. Huh?
yeah,
This is-
yeah,
Some of us go early, some of
yeah,
us sit
yeah.
in nursing homes and they say God has forgotten them and everything in between. Huh? That's
Mm,
just we have
mm,
no clue when it's time for this body or for that body.
No.
No idea. No idea. And we could just both drop at the same time. Plop.
Yeah.
You to the right and I to the right. You know?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No clue. But there's something underneath that question, isn't it?
Mm.
That kind of, I don't know if there's a sensation underneath already or that triggers that question of why am I still here?
Yeah, there's a sensation underneath it.
There's sensation underneath it, yeah. Yeah, so is it there right now?
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it feels like it feels kind of don't know where to go or what to it's kind of empty.
Mm.
Little bit feels a little bit lost, empty,
Okay.
lost. This kind of
Yeah.
kind and okay and
Mm.
because everything stopped in a way, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my work also stopped because I'm not going to make a new show, and this whole family thing stopped, and my body is different, and
Yeah.
it is, and so it's a kind of
Mm.
and to relax in that, just to
Mm. Mm.
and
Let's do that.
also
Let's do
and
that together, Ellen. Because it seems like it's not easy for the body to do that by itself.
mm,
Yeah, that's how it seems. You know, there's a huge shift going on, a huge change going on in your life. So a new show and family life has totally changed. One family member is gone. So it's a huge thing. And then if there's no movement, no show or what going on, you're sitting and you feel it. So there's a big something new going on. So let's sit in that with that together.
mm,
Yeah. Mm. Inviting the whole field, everyone who likes to feel that, with Ellen and me. Mm. Let's just be
yeah.
here.
Because sometimes it's difficult to share this because people, when I look around, people are very much busy with where they go or what to do or what
I know.
what they want to, where they want to reach or where,
Yes.
and I see myself just standing in. I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the space. So,
Yeah, great. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we don't need to go anywhere, but we could. We could go, you know, whatever it wants.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me a breath just speaking it to myself. Not knowing, you know, you just mentioned it, producing a new show, and I mean, just all of it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Are you not going to do? Yeah, so no
no.
new show. No new show, so really not knowing what's next.
No.
Really, let's just hang out and not knowing what's next. Mm.
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 Does it make it easier with us being there? Or is it very uncomfortable? Just curious.
Mm. Yeah, in a way it's uncomfortable. Yeah.
Uncomfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's easier for me to be on my own with it.
Oh, okay. Cool. You prefer that?
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then just everybody dropping what my invitation was, just my invitation.
No, it's
Drop
okay.
it, please. Please drop it. Somehow it sounded like I felt invited to be there with you, but no, it's easier for you to be on your own with it. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah. I didn't know. Till you asked.
You also didn't know. You
No.
also didn't know? Yeah.
I feel then it feels like all the attention is on it, and then it gets so big, so huge.
Okay. So then the invitation was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, and then in a way, I know, like, it's just this, you know, just to be in this rest and in this peace. That is the
Most important.
that's the most important, and that's the invitation.
Yeah. But see, you know, the invitation was not to go and fall into that hole of, but inviting that to come to be here with us. So the other way around, if it wants to, but not that we drown in it. So that we get lost in it. Not, that wasn't the invitation. The invitation was, you know, how, if we are here in this field, in this fullness, this wholeness of the big heart that we are, can it be with us? If it wants to. It doesn't have to, but if it wants to be, to join us here, it is so welcome. That was the invitation. It's the opposite, huh?
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah. Now I feel the difference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now I feel the connection with the field. And now I also can feel that it's a very a little organization, this sensation of feeling lost.
Yes.
And now it's held in the field.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Oh, brings sweet tears into my eyes. Receiving this young little organization.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so that it also can rest then.
In connection,
In connection, yeah.
in just in the center of the heart of us all,
Yeah.
with all of us.
Mm.
Snuggling in, all together, snuggle into each other.
Mm.
It's the most innocent snuggling ever. Natural and innocent.
Mm.
And that's how it feels here. Those are just my words for it.
Mm. And that it's also to know that it's okay not to know where it will go, how it will.
Truth is, Ellen, we never know.
No, I know.
And even, sometimes it seems like we know, and that's good too. I mean, it's really nice when okay, you wake up and you go to the beach and have a swim or something like that. It's even nice to think that in the evening before you go to sleep, or or whatever it is. And and then you can say, yeah, I did that and I wanted to do that in the evening. But
Yeah.
the truth is, we
Yeah.
don't really know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, I know very good, but I really know, but it feels now like it's like really a kind of open field what is laying in
Yeah.
front of me, and that's really new for me. Kind
Yeah.
of, that's really
No man land. Yeah. Yes, I
yeah,
get it. It
yeah.
seems
So,
like something really new is going to happen for you.
and
And it always feels weird. The
yeah,
Buddhists call it the bardo. You're
yeah,
in that in between place. It's
yeah,
like something is finished and then, okay, what now?
yeah,
So it feels uncomfortable.
yeah,
And you're a creative, alive being. Something will show rather sooner than later, as I know you.
yeah.
But who knows? Who knows?
Mm.
Yeah, maybe it's time to really digest all the stuff you've gone through.
Yeah, it also feels like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I really rest, when I really fall in this resting, then these pictures come and it's good, it's all, but I feel, oh yeah,
Yeah.
still some
Yeah.
resting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can go ever so gently and
Yeah,
slow with all those images and
yeah.
pictures.
I was reminding your words, like yesterday night, these images all came up, and I was reminding your words, like take it slow, all these pictures and everything.
Yes. Yes. It's good that they come. but go one by one. Really,
Yeah.
it's full on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's full on. Yeah, and you know, I don't know, but maybe if you have a friend where you can put your head
Mm.
on their shoulders from time to time,
Yeah.
so that you're not alone with that.
Yeah, I cannot see that there was a kind of thought like, okay, now it's time to move on or something. And you know, this is also what gives this unrest feeling, you know.
Yeah,
Because there is nothing, and of course there's nothing because, and then
on one level,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and on one
And-
level, yeah, you can
And
say,
we also know we can't overstep, we can't overjump the conditioning. It comes and knocks on our door until we stop. That's my experience. You can't kind of overstep it. It's not possible.
yeah,
It will scratch, it will do anything so that
Yeah.
you stop for it to see and invite it into the big heart.
yeah, okay, it's good to hear.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Can't think it away.
Yeah,
But it's good to do that in community, in a space where it can be really met, so that you don't go into that trauma response again,
Mm.
that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
Been there, done that. Now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like every picture is invited into the big heart, so
Mm.
that you can come to peace.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Sweetest heart. Brave heart. Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Love and peace on this, with this. Mm. 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 It's okay like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thanks for sharing.
Mhm.
Mm. Eva. Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I wanted to share something or just
check something and see what comes.
Mm.
Andres was here for some days,
Mhm.
and yeah, he was kind of like, yeah, very much in like a state that he can be in. And I don't want to make too much of a story, but on the other hand, like I feel like I wanted to check with you.
Mm.
I think it was kind of like the same a little bit as last year. Like sometimes he comes into this kind of state of depression or something.
Oh.
And then, yeah, he becomes like very negative and I really don't know how to be with that. For me, it's really, really difficult.
I understand. Mm.
And also because it's like this mixed signals, like there's of course a young part, I guess, that has a certain response in him, and I really understand. And I think in a way, like, so there's like this conflicting thing, like in a way he's with me, but and he is there, but he doesn't actually want to be there because he's scared. But he does want to be there because he also, of course, wants like connection and all that stuff. So yeah, I feel that it feels like this bouncing almost. Yeah, and when he's like that, when of course, like when you know, it doesn't matter that there's a part that is like hurt or scared, but when it's not like acknowledged or whatever, then, or when we're not in that layer, or that is just not, then I cannot, you know, be there really if he is stuck in that other layer, some kind of, like, maybe you know what I mean, like then and then I actually really don't feel like being around that. And to me it feels like it cannot come from me all the time that I address that, or you know, it needs to also come from him, like if he wants, you know, help or whatever, then somehow that impulse eventually need to come from him. Like I cannot do that for him, that wouldn't be healthy, I guess. That's at least how it felt to me. Because he's just very like passive, you know, then like he's kind of like stuck, and I see that, and I think it's really sad, but at the same time I cannot unstuck him, or I've tried, you know, I've tried to, but yeah, I think it's important for him that it comes from him, or not, but I don't know, but yeah, I'm a bit confused.
Oh, it doesn't sound confused at all.
Okay, but
actually it sounds
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can feel it's touching something, huh? It's touching, but you know, you actually see very clearly.
Yeah, there's like for me the question was that, yeah, what the doubt comes in, because I think, oh, maybe I haven't felt it right, or maybe I'm leaving him alone, or maybe, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, see, that's where the confusion comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really like him, huh? Or love him, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
And then you also have to take care about your system.
Yeah.
You know, so that it doesn't drown with that. So it seems like that when he is in that state, he can't really ask for help or anything. No. So I don't know, because I don't know him too well. I've met only twice. But maybe you can speak when he's well. Maybe it's possible to speak and to find a way how to deal with when that situation is happening. If he wants you to help, or if, you know, how you can deal with that. And maybe you can share that somehow, you know, you have to take care about your own system, otherwise you both drown into that. I'm not sure, you know, if that kind of, you know, I'm just making something up, but if it's possible to have a sharing when he's in a good space.
Yeah, I know, but it's also affecting how we are together, because what happens when he's in this state, and this is actually something that keeps coming back, is that he
Yeah.
also doesn't actually want to be with me anymore. So
Yeah.
he does in
Yeah.
a way, but that state he doesn't, and then he becomes also towards me, like I'm becoming this burden. Like the quality of attention that he gives me is like I'm kind of, you know, not really wanted there in his space. So yeah, and so now I actually said to him that yeah, that I consider it, you know, like as not being okay to be together anymore, because that's the message that he gives me, and that I know that in a certain way that's not what he wants maybe, but when he's like that and he cannot come out of it.
I have a question. He gives that message or that signal when he's in that state of depression.
Yeah, but it's constantly at the moment.
I didn't know. So there is.
Yeah, he really doesn't come out, and then he becomes very negative, like also, yeah, I don't know if I still want to be with you, and I don't know if I want to go, and I don't know if I you know, and yeah, nothing is okay, and everything is shit, like that. Yeah.
So Eva, you have to be really clear what you want, you know, because obviously he can't really, he doesn't really know. It's you know, you're getting those signals. You have to be really clear for yourself.
Yeah, and so that's actually what I've done when I could really see it, because of course it comes in like gradually, and then I'm like, and then first I don't try to not give it too much attention, because when we are together then, and when our bodies are together, then usually it's all okay, you know, it's the talking that's the problem. So then, but now it was that even then that was not okay anymore, so that I said like, okay, I don't want this anymore, like I'm there if you know, I can be with if you're scared, or if you can express that, but this state is for me like doesn't make any sense to be together like that. And yeah, if you're like that, I don't want to be there anymore. So that's what I've said.
Sounds very clear to me.
Yeah. It's really nice to check it, to get that reflection, because it felt really clear in the moment, and I now.
Yeah.
So, and obviously but there's like this doubt about, oh, maybe, you know, I was in myself not in a clear state, or, you know, like maybe
It
I've
might
done
change, you know, it might also change again, because there's definitely also an emotional and physical connection that you have. I mean, you know, there's also a bond between you. So that is never easy to just cut off. It's not easy.
No.
You know, bodies don't like that, actually, especially if there is a connection. But if it's unhealthy, my God, it's, you know, yeah, it's not easy. So maybe be gentle there with yourself too, and him too, you know. It's obviously that he's not doing that on purpose, and you're also not doing it on purpose. Whatever is
No.
the conflict, whatever the conflict is.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the end we had a really good kind of like a good talk, and in which I
Yeah.
think I could we understood each other, and
Oh.
and also it was no anger or anything, but just yeah. So that was
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. And there is a connection between you guys because you have done that before. This is, I think, the second time, at least, that I know. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
So-
even the third already.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
it's good that you take care about yourself, Eva. It's really good. It's really good. And
Yeah, it's really
blessing
good to
on
hear
his
that.
parents.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
for both, obviously, because
For both.
yeah,
Yeah. For both. Mm. And it doesn't mean anything about the connection that is there. Mm. Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Mm. It's never that easy and simple to just walk off, or you know, if there's a body, mind, spirit connection with someone. And you know, we all have our things to deal with. Yeah, blessings on both of your ways. Or I'm very glad to hear you taking care about yourself. I'm really glad. Mm. Yeah. Thanks for hosting us today.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Okay. See you soon. Thank you all for showing up and creating this absolutely amazing, yummy field. Love and peace until we meet again. Ciao.